Hello and welcome to ZTN Sports Daily, where you get the latest in sport from around the world. My name is Howard Musonza, and we've got plenty of sporting action coming up here on Sports Daily. Coming up on the show, we talk to UK-based Zimbabwean tennis umpire Kosa Mangani, who recently won an international award. World swimming sensation Donata Katai improved herself enough to qualify for bigger international events. As usual, Lance Chihande gives us the trending, exciting stuff from social media. And Manchester United and Arsenal in race to sign Barcelona defender Samuel Umtiti. First up on Sports Daily, we talk bodybuilding, and three-time Mr. Zimbabwe winner, champion Chiendera Mano, is a legend of bodybuilding. This week, ZTN caught up with him to give us some of his most memorable moments. And this comes against the background that he has announced that he's coming back into the sport after retiring in 2018.
The best moments I had, it was Masumania Zimbabwe. You know, it was between me, Isaac Chimchenga, Victor Ungwe, and Vincent Kandiel. That was 2013 where I won the Go 5. That was the best moment. And the Mr. Zimbabwe 2015. Those are the best moments. Anyway, like we eat bodybuilding, we live bodybuilding, like I'm trying to say. That was all about, like, the good thing that we had. That battle, I wish we had same lineup again of Vincent Kandiel, champion Chiendera Mano, Victor Ungwe, and Sugar.
Next up on Sports Daily, we talk football, and the Japan Football Association has approved $1.95 US million in loans to about 115 clubs whose finances have taken a hit from the COVID-19 shutdown. The season had just got underway in Japan before it was suddenly stopped in February due to the novel coronavirus outbreak, leading to a loss of revenue for clubs. Matches in the top divisions are on hold until at least the 12th of June this year. More than 17,200 people have been infected by the virus in Japan, with about 812 deaths recorded so far. Staying with football, but a bit of transfer news that I expected this June transfer window. Barcelona have lowered the evaluation of French defender Samuel Umtiti to just about $39 million US. This is according to the BBC. Manchester United and Arsenal are in the battle to sign the Barcelona man. Manchester United have made recruiting a new centre-back their top priority this June transfer window, and manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now has a clear path to signing Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly. Juventus midfielder Miralem Pjanic is expected to turn down a move to the Premier League at this transfer window. Chelsea were leading the chase for his signature. Real Madrid and Manchester United could be forced to wait 2 years to sign 19-year-old Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Haaland, with the Norwegian's 82 million release clause not active until 2022. Arsenal have joined Everton in targeting Juventus midfielder Adrien Rabiot. The Gunners hope the 25-year-old can form a partnership with compatriot Matteo Guendouzi.
Rugby Cheetahs and Sabres player. Just a quick. Hello everyone, it's Martin Mongongo here, Zimbabwe Rugby Cheetahs and Sabres player. Just a quick message from me of encouragement to my fellow Zimbabweans. Guys, let's just please stay indoors, stay safe. Let's just work with the government and just stay safe and practice our personal hygienes. This thing is very dangerous, it's very deadly. Currently I'm based in Europe and things are very tough, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. As Zimbabweans, we're well known to going through the storms, and I believe we will make it through this one. Just much love and prayers going out to everyone and your families. Let's just also try stay active, you know, around our yards, do a walk, you know, home workouts, whatever it is. Please, guys, let's just stay safe and work with the government. Much love and respect for everyone. Please take care.
Sport has not been the same since the outbreak of the coronavirus. Our players have been idle and fans have been left crying out for some sport. ZTN's Lance Chihande scours the weird and the wacky sporting news from around the web.
Well, thanks, Howard. Now, as we all know, the world is at halt, but at the same time, a lot of people have been discovering so many applications to speak with each other. But how does it feel for sports lovers and sports fans and sports celebrities? Well, some other sports celebrities are also close friends. Take a note at Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer as they discuss on how much they had missed getting on the pitch.
Finally.
Are we in? Did we make it?
Finally.
My God. Oh, I don't know if it was you or me. How are you doing?
It's sure myself.
Me too.
I
I went in and out and in and out. I don't know how many times, but at the end,
But you
we
know,
made it. My God.
we are old enough for all these things.
No. Oh, God. You should have chosen a better guy.
Finally, they finally get to go there. They finally get to, play a little bit of tennis, stretch a leg, break a leg, do everything that they can possible so that they keep their sporting juices running. Now we move on to some basketball. Now we all know basketball legends such as LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, all these many basketball legends. But Iverson was particularly known for his ball skills and everything. But when fans come in the gym and they start working out, they can also do something quite special. Look at this. Slow motion. The skill. It's absolutely amazing how certain people out there could actually qualify in a basketball court and do something that is very amazing just like that. It requires a lot of skill. Trust me, when I was Form 3, I tried to do something similar to that. I broke my knee. But anyway, I'm still walking up until today. Now we move on to some arm wrestling. There are a lot of people around the world. When we were kids, we always wanted to arm wrestle, no matter where you're coming from. Could be in China, could be in Zimbabwe, could be in South Africa, the United States of America. When you were growing up, you would love to arm wrestle. But could you compete against this lady? Yo, the energy. She has so much energy. You look at her bicep and her tricep, so strong. I wonder how much she actually bench presses. Or maybe she can bench press me. Or maybe even she can bench press Howard. Just like the last time. A lot of people can bench press a lot of people. Well, as we move on to some more news that is very interesting. Now, the English Premier League is slowly coming back to the screens. But with this, a lot of images have been floating around with guys such as Sadio Mane, with guys such as Firmino, with guys such as Wilfried Zaha even was also on the screen. But the most exciting thing has been their hair has grown. N'Golo Kante actually grows hair. If he can grow hair, that means there's hope for Pep Guardiola and other people to grow hair, because nobody knew that N'Golo Kante can grow so much hair and look so good. And Sadio Mane actually has a hairline that starts up to here, which is very interesting. I think Howard has hope as well to grow some hair. That is it from me on the social media watch.
We're coming to Corona. It's a global pandemic, so we should just work. I just say to Zimbabweans, stay home, stay safe, always put on your mask, listen and understand the rules, what to wear and what to put on, and make sure you keep a distance, social distance. Make sure you keep a social distance. Going back to our gyms, make sure guys when you go back in the gym, you keep social distance. And I just want to say, God bless Zimbabwe.
Well, thanks a lot to Lance for the weird and wacky news from around the web. I don't know why he was now putting me in the mix there. I've got hair. This is hair. I don't want. what he was talking about. But you're watching Sports Daily right here on ZTN. And just looking at Kosam Mangani, who is a tennis umpire, a Zimbabwean who's based in the UK, and he won a prestigious award recently. Mangani, who is the third Zimbabwean after the late Ngoni Kufa and Ruramai Rukuni to officiate at Wimbledon, has umpired some of the best tennis players in the world, including Steven Tsitsipas. Mangani, who hails from Gokwe, says he's elated to have been amongst the best in tennis.
I'm extremely proud. The accolade given is an honor. For a simple guy from Gokwe Democratic Republic to grace Wimbledon, to be with the likes of Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, Andy Murray, Novak Djokovic, Sharapova. It's amazing. I couldn't have thought a guy from Gokwe Democratic Republic could achieve this.
Well, Mangani, who's also a coach and has been a player before, says it's only time before Zimbabwe produces another top tennis player.
Definitely Zimbabwe can produce a top player. Producing a top player is a combination of different factors: financial muscle, dedication from the player, the parents, the people leading and running Tennis Zimbabwe. It requires tireless hard work.
So the Olympic Games were rescheduled to 2021, still in Tokyo. So what we do here on Sports Daily, we give you an update every day on what's happening in the Olympic world. And Australia's Olympic chief and head of the International Olympic Committee's Inspectorate for Tokyo, John Cortes, says Tokyo Games organizers face real problems staging the Games next year as the coronavirus pandemic infections continue to soar in Japan and around the world. Cortes said organizers had to assume there would be no vaccine for COVID-19 or none in sufficient quantity in time for the Games when they resume in 2021. COVID-19 has infected more than 5 million people and killed about 334,000 people around the world, with countries like Brazil and the United States struggling with thousands of new cases every day. Still looking at the Olympic update, the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, said on Thursday a study it conducted showed there is no meaningful association between an athlete having therapeutic use exemption and winning an Olympic medal. Therapeutic use exemptions are special permissions granted by the anti-doping organization that allows an athlete to use a prohibited substance as long as there is a legitimate medical need. U.S. tennis star Serena Williams and Venus Williams, as well as reigning Olympic and world all-round gymnastics champion Simone Biles are among athletes who have used this special permission to take otherwise banned substances for medical needs. Now, one of Zimbabwe's most exciting young athletes is Donata Katai. What makes her special is that she has already broken records by Zimbabwe and world swimming icon Kirsty Coventry at junior level. The biggest question that many have is, will she be ready in the next few years to announce herself at the big stages? ZTN spoke to Katai, who's 15 and is a student at Gateway, to find out what drives her to be a better swimmer.
If it's hard, nothing's ever going to be easy. So if it's hard, take it as it is and just try to get over that. And if you ever feel as though you're not getting faster, carry on training. You'll get much faster, because I went through a point where all my times just stayed the same, but I got over it, and I think everyone can. And also explore other strokes that aren't just your main stroke, because that could introduce you into something you might be better at.
Well, Zimbabwe, we are keeping our fingers crossed that we've got a new Kirsty Coventry and she'll be able to represent Zimbabwe at the Olympic Games and possibly win an Olympic medal to add on to the tally that we've got. Remember Kirsty Coventry's medal haul and that of the Golden Girls that was won in 1980. But for Donata, what has been the driving force behind her success?
My parents are my support system, and they take me everywhere. They pay for everything, and they just support me in general. Like my dad does all the research before a gala, which times I'm going for, and everything like that, see what the competition's like. And my mom is just always there, and she cares for me so much, and she's always looking after me.
Well, that's it for Sports Daily for today. Done and dusted. We're back again on Monday, so you can make a date with us then for some riveting sports news, weird and wacky sporting news from around the world on social media. Lance will be back with that as well. For me, Howard Musonza, and the crew behind the scenes, thanks a lot for watching Sports Daily.